Whoa, that's a surprise. I didn't see that coming. Okay, let's talk today. I got a new up here. Okay. Checking things out with people. What's going on? Okay, let's see here. How you doing, everybody? I got some interesting comments. From the last couple sessions, I got some interesting comments. One about motivation. Another one is loyalty. The other one is baby boomers. You know, people talk about money. People talk about relationships, retirement. Just checking in. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Just checking in. I got a little sip. Let me see here. I'm trying to control what I'm doing. Coffee with rock. Guys starting the day out good? I got some interesting stuff the other day. People talking about Mexican. How you doing, man? God loves you too. I had some extra prayers today for people because they were talking about motivation. Motivation is through your heart, through your ambitions. I appreciate everybody coming on. You know, this is good. I appreciate it. Just subscribe. Way to go, Morgan. Thank you, sir. Oklahoma. Sandra's from Oklahoma. We got some Oklahoma. Mexican Master, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I got a comment yesterday about motivation. What do you think about motivation? Are you people motivated? Fishing? No. You know why? We had 11 kids. We had to work in a family business. We had no time for fishing. I had bad breath. You know, I don't know if you know my story. How you doing, William? 11 kids. This is why I've never stopped working. I like to work, you know, but my career has changed many times, you know. Let's talk about motivation. Are you people motivated or demotivated? Hi, Kimberly. You know, I wonder, you know, you people are up in the morning, you're hustling. I mean, what's next? What are you going to do for today? To me, there you go, motivated. You see, but motivation comes from internally, doesn't it? You have to have dreams, and whatever those dreams are, you have goals. And even if you don't hit those goals, your dreams may be busted, but then you go on to another opportunity. See what I'm saying? I've been in business for 50 years. Seriously, 50 years. I've been serving people. okay? And I'm still pumped. Got to go to the dentist. Hey, I'll pray for you. Cool. Swim practice. Swimming is awesome, man. I wish I was a swimmer. Short and long-term goals. That a baby. That's exactly right. And they change over time, believe me. But it's okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to move on. And then sometimes there's a time when you have to decide whether to quit or not. You know what I mean? And I don't mean quit just to say I give up. I'm saying, nah, it's not going to work out for me. I want to be happy and I want to go in this direction. It's always that choice. I always tell my daughter, there's a choice. And there's a consequence. There's always a consequence, no matter what you do. Hey, Carlos. Well, it sounds like Mexican Master, you're young. Good for you, man. I hope the BS stands for Bachelor of Science. uh, exactly. Exactly. You know, they say life is too short, right? Life is too short. There's a saying out. Life is too short. I've had this. My mother always used to say that to me. And the quote is by Desirali. Look at the company that made this. 3M Company. This is from the 1980s, and I still have it. It's actually a decal, you see? It's a decal. That's the business I was in for many years, decals. Oh, okay. Andre, yeah, I probably doesn't bother me though. I'd say 99% of my contacts and friends are bald, or at least they shave. To me, I think they're jealous. It may happen to you guys someday. Yeah, you know, my brothers are balding, you know, but it's no big deal. Andre, perfect. Cybersecurity, troll cops is a good thing. You know what? I was hoping that I'd get more trolls. I know my fans and my VIPs, they get consumed by the trolls, but the trolls are actually good. You know, I'm setting up my monetization and my sponsors. Well, it's okay, Andre. It's okay. Bobby, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. Actually, if you guys want to give me some thumbs up and some hundreds or hearts, I don't even know what it all means, but I know it's a good thing. Bad Breath, you've been on here before, haven't you? I'm from Minnesota, but I'm in Florida for the last 20 plus years. 23 years old. Perfect. Perfect. You know why? I had 3 kids. They're all in their 40s now, and you got to coach them. And someday you're going to have kids. Thanks for the 100. Appreciate it. Craig, you're back. Coffee with Rock. You're one of my loyals, VIPs. How you doing, 885? First time? Hey, Craig, you know what? I got a comment yesterday about somebody that was active on my videos, on my live. And they said that they didn't know if I was motivator or a demotivator. Don't you think that's a personal thing? It's either you're motivated or demotivated. I get demotivated at times, but that's when I have to cut loose and say, I got to break away. Happy birthday. 40. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful age. All my kids are over 40. They're closer to 50. And I tease them. I don't think that's going to happen, the 51st state. I think it's just, they're negotiations. Craig, I would say you're motivated. Florida, I'm happy here. The only thing I worry about is hurricane season. 25, that's awesome, man. Don't screw up your life. Make good decisions. Make good choices while you can. You know what I mean? Drayden, okay. Newer generation. Number one, I've mentioned this before. It depends where you're at. Keep your education going. Get a job. Have good friends. Honor your mother and your father. And just be respectful in life. But this grade school, high school, college, all that is networking. I've had friends from grade school all the way through today. You know, I found that out. Gambling's a big deal now with these young kids. They all think they're going to make it big. It's an addiction, man. Just like drugs and alcohol and tobacco, and they call that vaping, I think. Trip, how you doing, Robert? I'm 71. Yeah, people smoke weed, you know. It's not my issue. Exactly, Craig. You see, he's already in the strategy. If you're a business person and your mindset is, this year's gone. The last quarter, holidays, vacations, whatever, keep your health, stay focused, and right out of the chute, January 1, you're back at it. I know nothing about cars. You know why? It was never an interest in our family. A practical car, a functional car, used. I'd rather invest in the stock market and retirement. Retirement. I started retirement in 21. And it paid off, by the way. And I talk about this on TikTok and on my YouTube about baby boomers and blue collar millionaires. There's about 9% millionaires, blue collar. No, I don't smoke. Hola. No, the Dow actually is my investments are strong, but you got to be very patient, and it's long term. Once you set it aside, you walk away and you let it compound. A tax advisor is very important, even a little at a time when you're young like that, you know. I'm good. Elizabeth, how you doing, kid? I appreciate people coming in. I try to come in the morning with coffee, and then I'm starting at night, dine with Rock. Coffee with Rock, dine with Rock. And we just talk. Craig, I'm counting on it, baby. But you know what? I'm not going to fear it. And by the way, I'll be in Vietnam at the time. Vietnam, I leave in November. I'll probably come back in January. Mexican Master, give me a subscribe. Give me a hundreds. Give me a million. Come back. And pass it on to your friends. Hello, mate. Yeah, I know. Twice. I've been married twice. Germany, that soccer team, man. You got it. Buddha, huh? Yeah, at least that. I don't know. I got a one-way ticket. Good question. I was married at 22, and I had my first child at 23. I married my high school sweetheart. And then I got married again at, let's see here, divorced at 33 and did not remarry for 22 years because I put all my time into my kids and my businesses. I started multiple businesses. And then I remarried in Florida when I was 55 and divorced 12 years later. Just, I picked the wrong horse, kids. I picked the wrong horse. Oh, yeah, soccer's big, man. Soccer's big. Thank you. Philip, I know, hey, I went to Harvard Business School, and the teacher used to tell me, because I was so afraid to go back. I was single when I first went, and in the second term, I was divorced. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to continue. I'm an embarrassment to the class. I'm divorced. He goes, Rock, that's a badge of honor. An entrepreneur that's divorced, that means you were committed to your business. And you know what? It was true. I wish I was 48. I feel like I'm 40. Of course you call it football. Hey, I appreciate that. Maybe it's the light, you know? I think I got lost. Sorry. I'll be back. Oh, here we go. I'm back again. I lost you from the Wi-Fi, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my Wi-Fi must have got messed up. You know, I got to get a different Wi-Fi. Sorry. I actually looked up some devices to help juice up the Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? You can't count on it. Actually, no, I don't drink Botox. I think it's dangerous, isn't it? I don't think people know, Craig, that I got a father that's 100. That helps a lot, you know? The genes. My mother was 94 when she passed. Yeah. No drugs. Go ahead, ask me something. That's what this is for. I'm just talking. The tariffs, got to be patient. I mean, we don't know what's going on truly, right? We just hear what's on the news, and you just got to wait. You know what I do think? I'm in the merger and acquisition business and private equity. They're waiting for the drop in interest rates and so on. It's going to be tough out there. It's fourth quarter. People like Craig are looking at 2026 and beyond. This was not a good year for investors, private equity. And it's a white collar recession going on. You're better off blue collar and sticking to the course. Because those are the workers. Those are the production people. Those are the workers. And they're multimillionaires, a lot of these guys. And they're happy. I like coffee. Better than drugs and alcohol. Can't you tell I need a picker-upper? Patience, focus, discipline. Have a plan. Not only financial, have a plan for your life. You know? Your dreams. Oh, yeah. Actually, white collar, blue collar is how we learned. I learned. One of 11 kids, my father was blue collar. He was a printer. My dad was a printer. And he eventually ended up buying the business. Yeah, he grew it as a printer, loved what he did. He eventually became the general manager, then president, and then his partner, he bought out his partner when his partner decided to retire. It's a beautiful story. Hey, I know what you mean, Stocks. Projecting. uh, Airsoft. What's airsoft? Is that a booster for? Actually, I'm looking up a couple devices. Thank you. Craig, what time do you go to work? You go to work pretty soon or what? Carla. Oh, Carla, she's one of my favorites. It's cute. Carla, don't tell him everything. Don't tell him the truth. Uh, Davy, my sister could answer that. My sister said that when I first introduced my second wife, she goes, "Oh, how'd you guys meet? SugarDaddy.com?" I laughed, my sister laughed, but my future wife did not laugh. I know, Kevin. I know your hours. In fact, I looked up New Zealand. You got 4 different time zones, don't you? Give me your time zone. Well, it's 3:40, so I got to figure it out. Or the town, you know? Yeah, Craig. I watched, I don't get obsessed with it. I just hope that, if I see a down day, I let it go. And then I just wait. But I know it's a quarterly thing, you know what I mean? But I'm really hoping the fourth quarter is going to be ass kicking, even though we've had a good year. Hey, Davy's back. Davy, you know what? I was shopping, grocery shopping yesterday, and I went by and took a picture of pizza rolls. I thought of you right away. They had a baby, Craig. London. Okay. There you go, Kevin. What's your guys' routine? I mean, you get up in the morning, you thinking business, you thinking family, you thinking shave, brush my teeth, coffee. I hope nobody is a smoker. It's a killer. Christchurch, yeah. Lap. How you doing? Throw me thumbs up, hundreds, everything. I'm trying to get all this situated. Well, what did I learn from my life? The most important one? Uh, I would probably say the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments kind of like a steering wheel. It's kind of a roadmap. It's hard to comprehend, but it's so true. And part of it is honor your mother and your father, respect people. Um, just do the right thing, man. It's integrity. It's tough. It's tough to do the right thing, man. It's tough decisions. And people are out there, they could betray you and so on, but you got to stay on course. Ah, Kevin. Oh, that's a little surprise. Good for you. Good for you. You have a purpose now, right? You got a purpose. And you're young. You're what, 45 or something like that? That's good. It's never over. Hope. Hope is always there. My dad's saying is pray, hope, and don't worry. And I say to my father, the praying and hope's not a problem. It's the worrying. I don't worry as much anymore, you know? I'm actually, I'm 19. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. I love getting these young kids, I just wish they have good relationships with their parents. You never respect your parents or understand your parents until later in life. Davey, my ex-wives love me. I just had to let the bird fly. You see what I'm saying? How are you going to be independent if you got these chains all over you? Come on. Hey, way to go, Kevin. You're up at 3:30. Where are you going to go work out or what? You got to start work too. And you got a long day. Oh, I love ice cream, but I'm gluten-free now. So I'm very selective. But I will go on AI and say, hey, I'm at Publix or I'm at the grocery store, which are gluten-free. And it'll tell you. And, I pick one out or something like that. I'm probably addicted to salt right now. I like popcorn and chips and stuff like that at night, but I'll always eat pretty well breakfast and protein. Australia, yeah, there's a lot of people that love Australia. I figured that, Kevin. Looking at your picture, you're in good shape. Good for you. And you're 45 and you're still at it. I consider myself religious and faithful. What do we got here? Israel strong. I am in the printing industry, or have been for 50 years. Very technical, very sharp people in Israel, especially in the printing industry. And don't mess with their military. No, WWE I'm not interested in it. Yes. Lamar Jackson. I don't know I like their coach, but I don't know what's going on with that team. Why they lose the big ones, Davey, I'm not in the trolling business. I'm not in every business. But it's okay. I saw Monster at the grocery store too, and I thought of you. But I was hoping that you were going to bring on some more trolls. It helps my cybersecurity. Rick, it's all part of the game. Kevin, you got the great start, man. You got a good woman, you got a good family, you got a career, you got plans, you got a purpose. You're watching yourself. You're having fun. No, I'm not an NBA fan, but the Timberwolves are in Minnesota. I like A-Rod. A-Rod just picked up a piece of the action, and he's starting to coach and develop the players to be winners. You know what winners are? You always need a coach to raise you. You know what I mean? I've had coaches all my life. Who's going to bring me up? Tell ADLK how old I am. You guys all know how old I am. That's cool. I appreciate it. But you got to give me some thumbs up, man. It all helps. The hundreds, I don't know, the hearts, whatever that is. And just stay on, because I'm trying to get this all situated. Moonstar, don't worry. This is therapy for him. He's in rehab. Have anybody ever been in rehab? I have. I've been to Hazelden in 1988, 89. Guess what for? Workaholism. It's an addiction. I still got it, I think, you know? You got to get up. As they say, you got to get up and move. Look at all these people. Look at all these people that have serious problems. Cancer. I got friends that have diabetes, lost their legs. They started with their toes. And he said to me, God's going to take me a piece at a time. He's a comedian. I can't believe this guy. Oh my God. No, I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, blue collar, and came to Florida for 20 plus years. I'll end up moving back. Don't tell my sister that. She thinks there's a filter on here. My dad's 100, and I hear he's asking about my Botox experiences. Oh, is he running for president? I hear he's talking about running for governor again in Minnesota. Are you kidding me? Wow. Where's Sandra? You think she's still sleeping? And she can't be. It's not even 11 o'clock. No, it's 11 a.m. She should be up. I hope she's going to meet me in Vietnam. Emily, that's what you got to do, man. You got to thank the Lord you're up and you're ready to go. I get up, though, with pains, and I try to stretch out in bed. That's one thing my second wife gave me. She taught me how to eat well, when to eat, how to travel well, and exercise, how to exercise. And she was in like yoga, yoga. But I've been doing massages for years. I have a therapist, you know. How you doing? Shmoo, shmoo. Who had breakfast? You did? I'm actually going to have breakfast. I'll have 2 poached eggs. I got my coffee. I had some, a little bit of yogurt, my vitamins, you know. I got high blood pressure. I take a pill. It's not too bad, though. It's under control. Can you imagine I got high blood pressure? Oh, what time is it? Well, you must be a different time zone. Overseas, probably. Like Davy. 9:20. Well, you're eating late. I try to eat before 8 p.m., but then I snack when I'm watching a ball game or stream a movie or something like that. I'm more into sports. Yeah, fried eggs, but I got to watch my gluten-free stuff. But I'll go out to a restaurant, and find a gluten-free menu. I'm pretty consistent. Yeah, Kevin, I know what you're saying. And tapas, small plates of stuff. I even measure my oatmeal. I measure all my stuff just to make sure I'm good. I don't know what you mean about love babies. I'm one of 11, and my parents got over 100 descendants. We see babies all the time. We just had in our family twins, twin boys, beautiful. No, I can't sing. I love music, though. I get pumped up about music. I love music. Thank you. But, I really go back to the past music, the 70s, the 80s. I like opera. I like opera. I like A little bit of everything. Actually, this guy, I don't know what his name is, but Bad Dreams, I like that song, Bad Dreams. I'm in my 70s. Shmoo. Yeah, it's cool. Kevin. Kevin knows right on. You got goals, Kevin. I got my goal too. At least 90. My dad's 100, but I don't know if I want to be there. You know what? It's all, a goal. And you just got to take care of yourself. I mean, you got to watch. I mean, I notice I walk up and down stairs or over curbs and stuff. And I've heard guys, friends of mine, and my tax advisor actually said his legs went out of no notice or whatever. Couldn't get up. That's scary, man. And now he's got neuropathy. It's, you just never know. Yeah. Priorities, not possessions. Priorities. And to me, this is a priority to get on here and talk to people. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I have a diet plan. Pretty much what I like and make sure it's gluten free. I read the labels and everything. I go on AI and take a snap of the label and say, hey, can I eat this? But now they got the labels on there that, just because they say it doesn't mean it's fact. So you got to make sure it's been certified. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Travel. Vietnam is awesome, man. Yeah, I have 4 grandkids. They're great kids. I got 2 college and 2 youngsters. No, they record it, they save it, Kevin. I noticed you weren't there, but I figured you were working. I sent you a comment that I figured you're working. You're loyal, man. You're cool. 101. Good for you. I'm in United States. United States. Kevin, I don't know how you found me, but you're awesome, man. And what it caught me was New Zealand. That was on my bucket list. One of my classmates was from New Zealand, and he had a farm of bulls. Listen to this. They were studs. The bulls were studs, and he was making a fortune. I couldn't believe it. He goes, Rock, you got to come out, man, see my farm. And I just thought it was so weird. Oh my God. Yeah, it's cool. uh, Carla, if you're still on, this is what I got to deal with. But it's okay. Trolls are good for my channel. I'm gonna call it my show. It's a show. I don't agree with that, Rockstar. Tariffs, good thing for the United States. It should have been that way for years. Thanks, Mike. Okay, is everybody motivated? Is everybody motivated? Making money? Yeah. There's a lot of different ways of making money. Bottom line is you got to think and you got to work. Think and work. Focus, patience, discipline. What else do you need? You know? And you need some luck. People talk, oh, no, there's no luck. No, luck is being ready, having the opportunity. They call it opportunity. Having that opportunity to take action and then just let it go. So stay out of the casinos. Don't drink. Don't smoke. All these bad habits. You know, dating, being a troll. Trolls don't even get paid. You see what I'm saying? No. Be patient. Tariffs is just one big strategy of chess. Trump's got some very smart people behind him, and there's some big money. We're talking trillions. Trillions. Yeah. There's adjustments. It's like a football game. You have halftime, change in strategy. Baseball, bring in a designated hitter, a pinch hitter, a different pitcher. It's all strategy. Business is a game, and so is politics. Okay? And so are politics. So who do you trust? Who do you trust to run this country? That's it. We made our decision. I'm not going into tariffs. I'm being patient. And I'm pro-America. I'm pro-everybody. But the bottom line is, I want to make money too. I want my security. I want my safety. Shmoo, see you later. Come back. Well, there's a reason why Doge was created. John, whatever that was, I appreciate it, man. You got it, Kevin. You know who taught me that? To be a patriot? My mother and my father, first generation. My grandparents, immigrants. Yeah. And when I started traveling the world, I got over 2 million miles on Delta alone. I always came back saying, thank God I'm American. Not saying that I'm, anti other country. If anything, right now I'm really high in Vietnam because I see Vietnam as the future. Marcus, are you talking about Vietnam? I did not. My brothers, one brother was drafted and served in Vietnam. My uncles, my father, good friends, the greatest generation. Those are the guys who taught me a lot. The guys that were in the service and served in Second World War. That's why they call them the greatest generation. Marcus, I answered your question. Korea, no. I have a nephew that lives in Korea and married a Korean. And they're very successful, and he loves it. I've only been there for a pit stop for Vietnam. It might be inexpensive, but guess what you get? Value. Value. Yep. Craig, you know. The purpose of life is you get one shot. God gives you one shot. This is it. And so I'm going to do something with it. I've seen too many people blow up their lives for whatever reason, commit suicide, become addicts. That's their choice. I got 3 kids, and I tried to make them the best possible understanding of having hope, a purpose. And the younger you are and you find a purpose, that's a blessing. That's a gift. No, Marcus, no. I don't. I believe in peace, and I hope that that war goes away. No matter what the cost, whatever, because you can't keep killing people. That's right, respect. So, I'm Trip, I appreciate it. I hope you're subscribed. Give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, give me whatever these hundreds are, or whatever, because YouTube and Google, they find that. So it's good. And I keep coming back because I get some interaction. It's at night. So I have a coffee with Rock between, let's say, 10 and noon Eastern time. And then dine with Rock, dinner time, nice and relaxed, same kind of conversation. And that's between, I'd say, 7 and 8 maybe, a little bit darker. I'm in a condo and, the Wi-Fi is kind of messed up. And I used to try to do them in my car. Go look at my startups on videos and YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I get a good following. Kevin, don't push too hard. You know why? You can get hurt as you get older. Lifting. I have kind of cut that out. Yeah. Why? Because I saw what my parents went through, and my grandparents, and the poor, and the depression, and so on. I lived that. I lived through it, and my parents never forgot it, and neither did we. So there's always a thought process of being respectful and kind, and live amongst your means. Faith was really big. Catholic Church was really big with my parents. And they were both poor, and their parents were poor. So they hit it big because they worked hard and they focused. A lot of people don't realize that wealth is over the long term. It's not a short term. It's not the casino. It's not crypto. It's not selling drugs or whatever. It's no. You stay focused. It's like an athlete. Well, we have choices. We have choices. We have laws. Some people don't keep them, you know? It's sad, but that's when the lawyers get involved. Yeah, but it's my understanding. It's trolling. It's trolling. It's if I got a notice, I'd get it directly. They send that out to you. Well, Moonstone, I can't answer that. I don't know what country you're talking about, and it's got to be tough, man. It's got to be tough. And that's why I'm thankful I was born in a big family that followed the rules. To follow the rules is just do the right thing. Have good morals, have family values, and stay the course. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. I think. How you doing, Crunch? I think I think there's a lot of change going on in the world because of the Trump administration. He's really pushing the envelope. He's pushing the envelope to, in a way, go back to the Reagan discipline. You see what I'm saying? See you, kid. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you checking in, everybody. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do the best I can. And, I'm putting my shorts on there. I'm putting my longs on there. Just besides the lives, I still have discussions going on. I'm on TikTok too. TikTok's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I don't spend any time thinking about Epstein. Nah. Moonstone, you can't do that, but it's good. It helps my algorithm. And you know what? They have troll police. And the more he responds, the better. You see what I'm saying? So I have no fear of trolls. In fact, it's part of my strategy to welcome them. You got to welcome them. You just don't take them personal. You know, think about if those were your kids. Think about it. Your best life advice is like I always say, no matter what country you're in, get your education, have good friends, encircle yourself with people that are good, get some mentors. Mentors is good. See you, Kevin. I'll talk to you later, bro. Yes, I am. Giorgio, yes. I'm Papa Rock, by the way. Craig, you know it's funny. You know it's funny. You know what? He didn't show up last night. I was shocked. We only had three. I keep count. And then I report it. I got my own scoreboard. They're falling like flies, man. A week ago, there might have been 10, 15. I think we're down to Davy, and there might be a couple others that come back once in a while. Hey, Crunch, today's the day, man. You motivate, get out there and really start thinking about your life. You know? This is time where you sit back, have a cup of coffee, and think about what you want to do. You think I just decided to get on YouTube? No, it evolved. And I was so bored and didn't know what else to do. In the industry, my industry is kind of, it's kind of dead. And the people my age, they're just not sharp. You know? That's just what I'm saying. Why do you think my father's still 100? He's sharp. He's got his mind. My mother at 94 passed, she still had her mind. That's a big gift, man. It's not dementia, you see? Crunch, I just want to say thank you for coming back, man. Stay the course, your course. Jake, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, I work. This is my job. I'm trying to help people with a mindset. Don't give up. Create something in your life. Have a purpose in life. You know, it's a long-term thing. I don't know how many are married, unmarried, divorced, or whatever it is. It's important. It's very important to have a purpose in life. You got to find it somehow, some way. And you're not going to find it at the casino. You're not going to find it in a relationship, a love relationship, because eventually you become independent and free. Once you become independent and free, the next stop is peace. I mean, unbelievable. That's what you need. Uh, I don't know if California is the place for me. I got friends that live in California. They like it. They don't like the taxes. They don't like the environment, but they're there. It's very expensive, and it's really hard for people to move when they're older. You know what I mean? Oh, we got another troll. Ian, that's number 2. Okay. Uh, I have no issue with gays. No, I mean we got them in our family. It's no big deal. They all got jobs. They're all working. They're happy. You know, they're not Davy. They're not in the hole. You know, taking up space and not doing anything and unproductive. And no. Okay. Troll scoreboard. We got 50. You got 2 more minutes. I'm just staying on 2 more minutes. Jake, he's one of my VIP guys. He actually helps me. He helps my algorithm. That's true. Troll scoreboard. Okay. So, Davey, bring your tonight. I'll go on tonight too. It's all helpful. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem. I don't spend too much time on it, you know? I just keep plugging along, trying to help people, but I have an end in mind, you know? And before I go to Vietnam, I'll be monetized, so I'm excited about that. I'm just staying the course, answering questions that, you know, I'm hoping to get intelligent people that are looking to get ahead, you know? Well, you have to go vegan. You got to have a plan, right? And what's the overall reason? I have some friends in Vietnam, American friends that reside in Vietnam now on business. They retired. Jake, don't worry about it. No, I had plans in India. They were business plans, and they were actually very difficult to work with. Yeah, it was a manufacturing company. They wanted me to do some consulting, and so I said, sure, okay. Here's my proposal. Here's my cost. And they eventually came to the United States and bought a company and had some problems and were unsuccessful due to their culture. Their culture was very difficult to transition to Americans. So they lost the business. So if anybody want to give me some more heads up, some thumbs up and some hearts and some hundreds or whatever it is, it all good. Subscribe, Rock LaManna, and it all helps, you know. Thank you. My eyes are for good. Well, let me know, Craig, what type of market you're looking for. Because you could actually go on LinkedIn. I don't know if you're on LinkedIn. That's the place to be for business. There's a chamber of commerce called AmCham, A-M, I think it's A-M-C-H-A-M. It's American Vietnamese Partnership. And I'm a member. And gets you in the door. You start networking. And I met some people that way. And so when I go over, I'll be doing some work too. Yeah, Rock LaManna. It's the same as my name is registered. It's a trademark. And you could go on LinkedIn, RockLamanna. Just subscribe. I put my background on there. I have a bio. I've been on that for years. I got about 11,000 sources, but I'm really backing off on that because LinkedIn's not really, it's almost like a Facebook now, you know? Oh, Ryan came in. That's 4 today. Thank you. Is that your name? So when you send me a acceptance, I'll tag you. The other thing is I have a website, Rock LaManna. I have a blog and an email that you could get some downloads, and just let me know. I have publications from my industry. Craig, that's the other thing. Craig, I have publications I could send you. My book, an ebook. I'll send it to you for free, and it'll be helpful. Let's see here. LinkedIn, my website, of course, this channel. Subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends. You know, I like people that, you know, are interested in growing their personal wealth and their corporate wealth and their financial wealth. So, all right, I think you know, sometimes people say, Rock, you don't motivate me, you depress me. Well, don't you think it happens to me when I come on here all charged up? I prepare this every day to say, okay, what am I going to talk about? What happened yesterday? I got to do the same thing. I got to pump myself up. So today, I did my a few things here, you know, at my home, and then I got to decide, what do I got to do? I got some donations I'm going to give at a local religious shop. I'll probably go get some coffee outside, like a Starbucks or a local coffee shop or a Dunkin' Donuts we have here. I mix it around, and I'll probably go bowling. Bowl a couple games. It's very strategic. Take a walk. You know? Come on, let's not battle. You know? Philip, I'm not a famous guy. You know? Okay. We're at 65 minutes. That's good, man. I'll see you tonight. Dine with Rock. So, Craig, you make that second steak. I don't know if you grill it. What do you do? Grill or what do you call that? Put it in the oven? I don't know. Okay, it's me. Okay, kids, I got to go do a few things here. You know what I mean? I don't sit like David or Davey behind a computer and eat pizza rolls and 400 pounds living at his mother's home. He can't even bring in more subscribers. And don't forget the monster. Stovetop tonight, huh? I bet you're a good cook too, man. God bless you guys. I'll see you in a few hours. Thanks for showing up, Rock LaManna.